Welcome everybody, this is Like It's 1985. In today's review I'll be taking a look at my final two Street Fighter SOTA action figures. I'll be reviewing Ken as well as Ryu, both are in packaging. So let's take a look at Ryu in packaging first. You can see here on the bottom here it's got a design here to mimic a arcade machine, which is kind of cool. And looking at the back, it says round 1. Which I'm assuming means this is Wave 1 or Series 1 of the SOTA Street Fighter action figure line. You can see the line up there, and you can see how they kind of mimic how the game is, you know, when you're actually looking at the leaderboard in the game, which is kind of cool. And on to Ken's packaging. The really cool thing about this is you can see down here in the corner, they have the control combinations that would pull off the moves in the game, like Hadouken, and the other ones here as well. So it's cool. Picture of Ken there, and take a look at the back. You can see it says round 2, so this must be, I'm guessing, series or wave 2. So it's pretty cool, and you got a picture of the globe there with points of origin for each of these characters, which is also similar to the Street Fighter game, which is cool. Alright, so the articulation is identical between the two figures. In fact, I think they share the same body sculpt. So I'll just use Ryu as an example of the articulation for both of these figures. So both figures have ball jointed necks or heads. You got ball hinged shoulders. You got a swivel at the upper arm, bend at the elbow, but no swivel. Swivel and a bend or a hinge joint at the wrist. There is ab articulation, but it's very stiff and doesn't really move that much. You do have waist articulation. Ball hinged hips or legs. Legs can go forward about that, back. The forward movement is hindered by this somewhat semi-soft plastic. So forward, back, out like that, swivel at the upper thigh, double jointed knees. Let's see how far we can get this back and without breaking it. About maybe that far. You can see the double joint. And then you have a hinged ankle, but no swivel joint. And finally you've got toe articulation. All 5 toes are on one joint. So as you can see, they could go up a little bit. Really good sculpts. Now in terms of the accessories, for Ryu, get him to stand here. There we go. Ryu does have an extra head with a very long headband, I guess you'd call it here. So you have the optional head. You have these left and right hand. And you have this kind of like a bag to store his clothing, I guess. I thought originally it was like a punching bag, you know, pow pow. But actually I believe it's just a like a duffel bag or a traveling bag. Now as far as Ken goes, he does get an extra head with some very long hair that's tied up, as you can see. So this is soft plastic. You do get extra left and right hand. You get a thumbs up hand like that for the right hand. Well, actually, that would be... Well, actually, what it looks like is... Sorry about that. It looks like it's both... The right hand is... There's 2 extra right hands, it looks like. And finally, you get this energy effect here. As far as I can tell, it seems to fit over his right fist only. I haven't had much success getting it over his left fist, but it does fit over his right fist, and it's rather nice. translucent red and kind of orange plastic. So those are the reviews of Ken and Ryu. These are the SOTA Street Fighter action figures. Pretty good line. As I've said before, if you like a Marvel Legends articulation, then you'll like these figures. Plus the fact that you get interchangeable hands, interchangeable heads, some extra accessories like this or like this. So it's a really nice deal. Like I said before in my other reviews, you know, Street Fighter was a one of those iconic, nostalgic games, especially Street Fighter 2. So, again, thanks to WebX37 for introducing these figures to me. I really like these figures. Like I say, they would fit in pretty well with the Marvel Legends characters, and they're about the same scale, and they have just as much articulation. So. Alright, well thanks for watching. Once again, this has been my review of the SOTA Street Fighter Ken and Ryu figures. Until later, bye.